Hi, it's Gerald W. Brister, and this is part two of our little topic here, and we're talking about when you have trouble on a job. How do you handle some of this trouble? And I was talking about when you're on a really bad job or you got somebody you can't work with and you're just ready to quit. And I'm trying to explain to you there's good ways to quit and how old timers taught me the classy way to quit. And it is, like I said, you tell your foreman, I'm pretty much done here. I don't like your job. You don't have to be all snotty. Don't be snotty. Just say, don't even go into all the whiny stuff like, girl, well, this is going wrong. This is going wrong. When you get to that point, if you want to be the leader and you want to look like a man, you just go say, I'm just not happy on your job right now. Maybe another one will be better. But I'll stay here until you can test somebody else to take my place. That used to be called professional courtesy. And most people know when a job's bad. And when you point it out, they're going to know it. If you've been doing them a good job, and they know you're a good welder, they're going to not want you to leave. So that happened. I was on a job one time that was so bad it reminded me, I had a friend one time, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and he shows up on a job, and we just asked him, 3 or 4 of us standing around. He said, man, how you been doing? I hadn't seen you in a while. I said, man, it got really bad. And he said, really bad. He said this and that. And I said, well, or somebody said, I didn't say it. Somebody said, well, how bad did it get? He said it got so bad I had to go to work for Jomax. And everybody said, was it that bad? If you're on a job where it's that bad, then you need to go. You're never going to be happy. It's never going to change. The pay's going to be the same. The way they run things is going to be the same. So I was on a job like that. And everybody was unhappy. They're grumbling. And it was going to get worse. I could see it. You are better off to be the first guy that leaves instead of the last guy that leaves. That's the point of this message. When you see and know it's not going to be good, you get out of Dodge first. They will be mad at you the least if a bunch of other people are going to drag up after you. And so I told this guy, I'll stay here, yada, yada, until you get somebody tested, but I'm leaving here. So he goes and talks to that superintendent. He comes back, and he's baby caking me, and, what's the problem, Gerald? And can we fix this or that? And so he promised me the moon and the stars, like some guy proposing to a pretty girl that's too pretty for him. And I said, well, okay, maybe that'll work. Well, guess what? It didn't. Nothing get better. Other welders started quitting. There must have been 8 people quit, one behind the other. And every time somebody quit, they were madder. Until finally I couldn't take it anymore, and I quit. Well, guess what that made me look like? That made me look like a boy instead of a man. And they were madder at me at the end because I said I was going to stay. So when it gets Jomax bad and you decide to go, you go and you don't look back. I'm Gerald W. Brister. That's your tip, son.